So come to our seated position towards the front of our chair, stack the spine, distribute the weight evenly left to right on the sit bones. Let everybody do their administrative work. Close the eyes, observe the breath. And although we start every class in this manner, that observation of the breath and noticing any of the subtle changes that may occur from day to day with the breath, it can help you to set the tone for your practice today. It can help you perhaps set an intention for the practice. Although it's not something I ask you to do every day, think about setting an intention for today's practice. The intention doesn't need to be complicated. It might be as simple as coordinating the movement of breath in the body. But think about something that might help you set an intention for today's practice. And perhaps each time we come back to our seated mountain pose, revisit that intention. And without any particular judging it or evaluating it, just perhaps consider if you've been true to the intention that you set at the start of the practice. As I said, each time we come back to seated mountain pose. Having turned our thoughts inward, let's begin to even out the flow of the breath between our inhale and our exhale breath. Taking the breath more deeply into the lungs, expanding the belly, expanding the lower ribs. And once you've established that flow of the breath, evening out the flow of the breath between our inhale and our exhale breath. And now let's lengthen the exhale breath longer than the inhale. You might use a count of 4 for the inhale and a count of 6 or 8 for the exhale. Good morning, Chris. One more round of the breath. Let's continue our breath work with some alternate nostril breathing. So, closing the right nostril with the right thumb, supporting the right hand, or the right elbow with the left hand. Close the right nostril. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Let's release the hands back onto the thighs. And take 3 more complete rounds of the breath at your own time and your own pace. Inhale. 2. 3. Stack the head over the spine, and on your next exhale breath, bring the chin into the notch of the collarbones. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 4. Inhale 4. And exhale 5. Inhale 5. Now take the chin to the right shoulder. Inhale or exhale to the right shoulder. Take the chin through center over to the left shoulder. And then take the chin across, back right, left, right, left, right. Last time to left, and last time to right. Bring the head back to center. Extend the left fingertips towards the floor and take the right fingertips above the left ear. Make sure the head is in line with the spine as we draw the right ear towards the right shoulder and extend the left fingertips towards the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Release the right hand, stretch the right fingertips towards the floor. Left fingertips come above the right ear, and let the weight of the left arm, so this, we're not using muscular strength. We're just allowing the to be drawn towards the left ear towards the left shoulder. Inhale, return to center. Release the hand down to the floor. Let's interlace the fingers and place them behind the head. Press the head into the resistance of the hands, strengthening the muscles at the back of the neck. Breathe here. Make sure the shoulder blades are sliding down the back. Let's release the hands. Find one of your blocks. Just place the block on the forehead. So we're going to do now, instead of working out the back of the neck, we're going to work out the muscles at the front. So place the block on the forehead. Press the forehead into the block. And breathe here. Let's release block onto the floor. Let's take one full round of the breath. Let's do a little work, just a little quick bit of work with the eye. So we're going to basically keep the head level and stable. Look up, sideways, down, and sideways, almost like we're going around the clock. So looking up to 12 o'clock, looking left, look down, look right, look up, look right, look down, look left, look up, look left, look down, look right, look up, look right, down, left, and up, and come back to center. Let's stretch the right hand out towards us. Look at the thumb and hold the head steady and follow the thumb with the eyes as it moves out into your peripheral vision. Inhale, come back to center. Let's go to the other side. Hold the head steady. Follow the thumb out to your peripheral vision. And come back to center. Continue to focus on the thumb. Let's take the arm into a big arc and follow around. Keep following the thumb as we move that arm through an arc. So reaching back, sweeping towards the floor, reaching across, up, back, sweep up, reach across, back, and come down. Now, continue to follow the thumb as we go back, up, around, back, up, around, 3, 4. Come back to center. Let's stretch the right hand out. And again, following the thumb with the eyes. Let's first follow down, reach back. So we're getting both a twisting movement here. We're moving the shoulders, remembering to engage the core. And one more time around. And stop when we're at the lowest point, and then come up, reach across. Two. 3, 4, and complete, and come back to center. Let's take the shoulders forward. So pull the shoulders off the back, raise them up, take them straight back, and then glide them down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Interlace the fingers, press the hands towards me. Try and take the shoulders down, or shoulder blades down the back as we raise the arms overhead. Release the fingers. Let's take the right hand down towards the floor and reach the left fingers across the body to stretch out the left side of the body. Windmill the arms around. Left fingertips stretch towards the floor. Right fingertips reach across the body. Inhale up for 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. And let's come back to center. Inhale the arms overhead. And let's bring the arms down to cactus position. Stack the spine, draw the shoulder blades together on the back. And holding the arms in cactus, twist the body right. Inhale, come through center, exhale, and twist left. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. Let's come back to center. Take the hands onto the thighs. Draw the elbows in towards the lowest ribs. Lengthen the spine. Fold the body over the thighs. And now using the strength of the arms, the triceps, lift, press the body back up to vertical for 1. So here we're really isolating the triceps here. And rather than using weights, the upper body becomes the weight, the resistance that we're working against for 2. 3. And use the edge of the chair to pull the sit bones back, tilting the pelvis forward, helping you keep the spine long. 4, as we go into this forward fold. 5. 6. Interlace the fingers now. Draw the right knee in towards the right shoulder. And you'll likely roll to the back of the sit bones. Try and bring the weight back to centered on the sit bones as we flex and point the toes. And then circle the ankle in one direction. And circle the ankle in the other direction. Release the right ankle onto the left thigh. Gently cradle the right knee with the right hand. Rock the right knee. And now bring the focus to the right knee and the right hand. Curl the toes in towards the right shin while pressing the right big toe mount out, and press the knee into the resistance of the hands. So again, we're strengthening some of those muscles that rotate the thigh. If it's available to you, cross the legs. And let's just draw the knees in, bring the weight back to the center of the sit bones. Lift the top of the head up towards the ceiling, extend the arms out to the side. We have the right leg over the left, so take the left arm over the right and either reach around onto the shoulders or bring the hands together. Lifting the elbows if that's available to you. Unraveling everything. Coming back to center. Take the knees slightly wider than hip distance and let the knees sway in on one another. Interlace the fingers in the non-dominant interlace. Draw the left knee towards the left shoulder. Flex and point the toes. Circle in one direction. Circle in the opposite direction. Release the ankle onto the opposite thigh. Flex the toes, press the mound of the big toe out. Cradle the left knee with the left hand. Let it rock a little bit and then press. Slide the knees across. Lengthen the spine, stretch the arms out. We have left over right, take right over left onto the shoulders or hands. Lift up for a chair eagle. Unwind. Let the feet come back, slightly wider than hip distance. Roll the knees from side to side. Come back to center. Now tap the right toes. Tap the left toes. So go now. Let's go toe, heel, right, toe, heel, left, toe, heel, right, toe, heel, left, toe, heel. So just rolling the feet. Come back to neutral. Notice the connection between the feet and the floor. Curl the toes of the right foot and draw the right heel forward with the toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and push them back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Draw them forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and push back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come to the left foot now. Inch the heel forward by curling the toes into the floor for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then push them in back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pull them forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and push them in and back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's come to center. Stack the sit bones. Breathe here. Take one more full breath. And now let's turn sideways on our chair. Let's take the left thigh onto the chair. Open the right leg slightly out towards the side. And now, so that right leg as it comes out towards the side, the thigh bone and the foot should be pointing in the same direction. Let's lift the outside arm, draw the shoulder blades down the back, lift the chair side arm if it's available to you, And then use the muscles of the side body of the core to turn the body slightly towards the chair. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the chair side elbow, bring it onto the chair side knee. Open up the shoulder, twist towards the camera. Let's open up, lengthen the spine, so keep that side body long. And try and keep the length of the side body the same on both sides. Let's inhale, come back up to center. And then take the outside elbow to the outside knee and stretch the arm across. Let's inhale, come back up to center. Stretch the arms out towards the side and then twist the body towards the camera. And everybody can let the shoulders come down. That's it. Let the shoulders relax a little bit. And turn back away from the camera. And then come back to center. Support the chair side arm on the chair. Bring, if it's available to you, bring the chair side knee underneath the chair, bring the outside knee below the outside hip, curl the toes under. Take the hand to the hip, level the hips, and see if you can just move that front part of the hip forward any amount. Draw the tailbone down, lift the core muscles up, and then consider stretching that leg back, working it towards straight. The front of the hip is rolling forward. The tailbone is going down towards the chair. The outside arm may come up and away. The inside arm may come up as well. So coming to a chair-supported runner's lunge. Let's drop the back heel and reach the arms out to the side in a chair-supported warrior two. Bend the elbow, bring the elbow to the knee, reach the hand across for extended side angle, supported by the chair. You can look down towards the foot, you can look straight forward, or up underneath the armpit. Sweep the hand down, bring it up, draw that back leg in, come through center, and point. Now we're going to point in the opposite direction. So now the right thigh is parallel to the back of the chair. The left leg is opening out towards the camera, towards the center of the room. Let's support ourselves. Let's take outside arm away, the inside arm away, draw the shoulder blades down the back, and twist the body towards the chair using the core muscles to move us around. Bend the chair side elbow, bring the chair side elbow onto the chair side knee, stretch across. Come back up, bend the outside elbow. Bring it to the outside knee. And now twist towards the chair. Let's inhale, come back up to center. Take the outside leg, or the outside knee below the outside hip. Level the pelvis. Move that front area forward. Feel the stretch in the hip flexors and in the quads. Lift one arm, perhaps lift both arms. Drop the chair side arm. Stretch the foot all the way back. Work that leg out to straight. Coming into a supported runner's lunge. Lift one or both arms. Drop the heel, stretch the arms out. For warrior two. Release, don't let the shoulders, don't scrunch up. Relax. Chair side, elbow to chair side knee, and stretch out an extended side angle. Breathe here. Inhale, come up. And let's draw that leg in. And come back to center. Just let those hips sway, or let the knees sway from side to side. Position yourself near the front of the chair. Option to use your weights. We're going to do some of our core work. But whether you choose to use the weights or not, really pay a lot of attention to lifting with yourself back up with the muscles of the core and to keeping the spine long as we move through the range of motion in this work. So let's cross. We're going to do both crosses, so it doesn't really matter which one you start with. Inhale here. Position the weight at the center of the sit bones. And then as we inhale, angle back towards the chair. Use the core muscles to draw yourself forward on an exhale breath and fold over the legs. Again, not rounding over the legs, folding over the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Inhale for 6. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 7. And keep your focus as we're doing this work. Keep your focus on using the core muscles to lift and draw you forward. Keep your focus on maintaining that long spine. 9. This action is coming almost solely from that hinge at the hips. 10. 11, and we're going to hold as we go back on 12. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, Smile. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to neutral. Let's just roll the shoulders around here. And whatever cross you did, let's go to the opposite cross. So we'll do another set of 12. Inhaling as we go back, keeping the action at that hinge point of the hips. Inhale, spine is long. Neck is in line with the spine for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And this time we'll hold as we come back for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back. Let's just give those shoulders a nice roll here with the weights. And we'll set the weights aside now. We'll come up, and I think it's a good time now to do some standing work. So let's come up to standing. And we'll do our standing work today facing the back of the chair. So making sure that your chair is stable, it's not going to slide out from. Let's come to our standing mountain pose. And feet are about hip distance apart. Connect the mound of the big toe with the floor, the mound of the little toe with the floor, center of the heel, lift the arches, make this foot shorter and narrower. Carry that strength of the connection with the floor up through the body, into the pelvis, draw the tailbone down, lift the pubic bone towards the navel, soften the ribs in, line the head up over the spine, open the palms towards the chair, and breathe here. Inhale the arms overhead and draw the hands back to heart center. Inhale up, return to heart center. And final time, inhale up. And this time, let's take the arms wide and fold and bring the hands either onto the back of the chair, depending on your geometry and the geometry of the chair. You can perhaps fold right over and bring the hands onto the seat of the chair. Bend the knees to take strain out of the lower back And those core muscles we just worked on, firm them up so that the front body is supporting spine. Keep the head in line with the spine. Breathing here. Let's inhale, come all the way up, and draw the hands back to heart center. Let's place the hands on the back of the chair and step the right foot in towards the chair and just step the left foot a little ways back. You can widen the stance if you feel you need a little more stability. The toes of the left foot are slightly angled now towards the side of the mat. The front of the pelvis is parallel with the back of the chair. Even the weight between the right and left foot, and think of the right and left legs scissoring together. So inhale here, and let's extend over that chair in a supported version of pyramid pose. Inhaling here, exhaling. And notice how that stretch is distributed between the right and the left legs. Let's inhale, come up. And now step the right foot back, angle the toe slightly towards the side of the mat. And bring the left toes up under the chair. Just play around with different positions of the feet till you find a very, very stable position. Bring the pelvis parallel to the back of the chair. Lift the toes on both feet as you fold forward over the chair, and keep thinking of that left hip. You're sort of drawing it slightly back. Breathe here. Let's inhale, come up. Step both feet together and back the feet away and come to a supported version of downward dog. Stretching the body out. Lifting the inner legs. And again here, think about the front body supporting the back body. Come back to those core muscles we used when we did our chair version of crunches. Feel them supporting the front body. And now turn the right toes out to the side and step the left foot in towards the chair. Straighten the front leg. Either support yourself on the chair or take the hands to the side and bend the left knee in towards the chair. Bring the attention back to that right foot. Take the weight to the outer edge of the right foot. Lift one or both arms overhead. Find a point to focus on. Draw the shoulders down the back. Lift the pubic bone towards the navel. Extending the tailbone towards the right heel. Drop the hands onto the chair. Lift the back heel. Step both feet back to meet. Stretch out, press the hands into the back of the chair. Turn the toes out, and now step the right foot into the chair. Play again. Find that distance that gives you maximum stability in terms of how wide the feet are separated and how the amplitude of the V that you form with the legs. Bend the right knee in towards the chair. Press that outside edge of the back foot into the mat. Raise one or both hands into the air. Firm up the core muscles to support the body. Release the hands onto the chair. Raise the back foot, step both feet back, stretch out, and breathe here. Let's walk both feet in towards the chair. So now let's step the left foot in towards the chair and take the right foot back and bring it parallel to the back edge of your mat. Open the pelvis towards the camera. Let's stretch the arms out towards the side. Reach the hand out towards the side and perhaps bring the hand onto the back of the chair, the seat of the chair, or inside the leg for triangle pose. You can look down, straight forward, or up towards the thumb of the right hand, sort of mimicking that move that we did at the start of the class where we followed the thumb through that range of motion. Shoulders down the back, breathing here. Making micro adjustments to find to release the strain in any areas that are feeling a bit stressed. Inhale, come up. Bend the knee in towards the chair. Stretch out in warrior two. Inhale, let's come up. Turn the feet parallel. Walk the feet together. And before we go to the other side to do our triangle and warrior two poses, we'll do our tree pose on this side, just so we're not constantly moving the chair around. So let's press that chair side foot into the floor, creating the foundation for our tree pose. Raise the outside heel, bring it to the ankle, up onto the calf, or perhaps it can come to the inner thigh. Bring the hands together at heart center or supporting them on the chair, opening the branches of our tree and focusing on something other than me. Draw the hands together. Release the leg. Just let that outside leg swing a bit. Come back. And either turn around or switch our chair to the opposite side. Take the toes underneath the chair. Step that foot back. Look at the alignment. Open the pelvis. Stretch the arms out. Draw the hips back and bring the hand onto the seat of the chair or the back and come into triangle on this side. And if you have the stability, you can even reach the hand down towards the floor. But remember, we're working here to keep both the upper and lower side of the body equal in length. Also make sure that we're not rounding that upper shoulder to get deeper into the stretch. Inhale, come back up to center. Bend the knee in. Stretch the arms out. Into our warrior two. Support yourself. Turn the feet parallel. Heel toe the feet back to center. And let's come now and finish off our standing work with tree pose on this side. So the chair side foot becomes the foundation, the strength for the pose, and feel the strength of that connection to the floor coming all the way up through the body, right to the top of the head. Come to the ankle, the calf, or onto the thigh. Hands can meet at heart center. Open overhead. Draw the hands back to heart center. And just allow that outside leg to swing and gently a bit. And just maybe step away from the chair and shake everything out. Let's come back onto our seat, onto our seated, back to seated on our chair. Come back to seated. Let's inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Twist the body, again using mainly the strength of the core muscles rather than the strength of the arms to twist right. Inhale, exhale, right to outside of left thigh, twist left. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Let's just do one cat-cow move here. Come back and slide ourselves back in our chair. So take the seat right back as close to the back of the seat of the chair as you can. Spine is still stacked. And grab anything that you need to stay comfortable during final relaxation. Take a drink if necessary. And use the first few moments of our final relaxation work to allow the body shift, twitch, fidget, make micro adjustments until you find the most comfortable position for the body that you can find today. And remember that you can continue to make micro adjustments throughout our savasana to just find even a slightly higher degree of comfort. Close the eyes. Let go of the control of the breath. Bringing the attention to the toes, to the arches, to the ankles, and the feet. Allow the toes, the arches, the ankles, and the feet to completely relax. Breathe. The toes, the arches, the ankles, and the feet are completely relaxed. Moving our focus to the calves, to the shins, to the knees, to the kneecaps, to the quads, and the hamstrings. Allow the calves, the shins, the knees, the kneecaps, the quads, and the hamstrings to completely relax. Breathe. The calves, the shins, the knees, the kneecaps, the quads, and the hamstrings are completely relaxed. We now come to the hips, the glutes, to the pelvis, to the pelvic floor and the lower belly. Allow the hips, the glutes, the pelvis, the pelvic floor, and the lower belly to completely relax. Breathe. The hips, the glutes, the pelvis, the pelvic floor, and the lower belly are completely relaxed. We now come to the back, to the spine, and the muscles supporting the spine. Allow the back, the spine, and the muscles supporting the spine to completely relax. Breathe. The back, the spine, and the muscles supporting the spine are completely relaxed. Our journey continues as we focus on the shoulders, the arms, the wrists, and the hands. Allow the shoulders, the arms, the wrists, and the hands to completely relax. Breathe. The shoulders, the arms, the wrists, and the hands are completely relaxed. Coming now to the collarbones, to the neck, to the head. Allow the collarbones, the neck, and the head to completely relax. Breathe. The collarbones, the neck, and the head are completely relaxed. We come now to the face, to the jaw, to the lips, and the tongue. Allow the face, the jaw, the lips, and the tongue to completely relax. Breathe. The face, the jaw, the lips, and the tongue are completely relaxed. We come now to the throat, the chest, to the heart, to the internal organs, and the belly. Allow the throat, the chest, the heart, the internal organs, and the belly to completely relax. Breathe. The throat, the chest, the heart, the internal organs, and the belly are completely relaxed. Our thoughts now encompass the whole body. Allow the whole body to completely relax. Breathe. The whole body is completely relaxed. Now begin to deepen the breath and slowly bring movement back to the body. Slide yourself back towards the front of the chair. Lengthen the spine. In our seated mountain pose, bring the hands together at heart center. And thank yourself for making time for today's practice. Thank each other for sharing your practice. And thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through today's practice.